Hello again. My name is Larry Johnson. In case you're not familiar with me from previous videos, I'm the person responsible for the RAP program. We've put together this series of videos to try and help people understand what the Reclaim America project is all about. And this video you're watching now is an overview or a summary of the entire program. The purpose of the Reclaim America project, just to cut to the chase and get to the bottom line, is to reclaim America, to take it back from the politicians who have stolen it from us, the people. The first thing we want to do is organize all of those in America, all voters in America who feel that way, who share that sentiment that our nation has been taken from us by those on the left, by the liberals, the progressives, the rhinos, what have you. In other words, those politicians who are in office and who control everything, both at the federal and at the local level, and who operate as though we don't exist. The Reclaim America project exists for the sole purpose of getting rid of them. We plan to do this, so in other words, to take our nation back, in 4 phases. The first phase is to organize the 220 million of us who have been disenfranchised. In other words, those of us who are paying the bills, the middle class. In other words, like I said earlier, those of us who are not liberal, not progressive, not rhino. We don't agree with the stuff they're doing and the direction they're taking in the nation. There are 220 million of us. It's trying to organize and unify us so that we can vote as a block and have a voice. Once we organized, networked, and unified, our first goal is to remove all politicians, all career politicians at every level, the federal level, the state level, the local level. Vote them all out of office. If you're a career politician, someone who wants to make a living as a politician, we don't want you. We want regular citizens. We want non-politicians, the way the Founding Fathers initially set it up to be. Once we've gotten rid of the politicians and got non-politicians and have non-politicians in office, regular people in office like you and me, we then want to undo the bureaucratic mess these people have created. We want to undo that monster, that monstrosity called the bureaucracy that they have everywhere. All those rules, all those unconstitutional regulations, all those laws and policies that make our lives miserable. We want to undo each and every one of them. And either eliminate the bureaucracy, the bureau, if you will, or rewrite the policies, whatever. We want to do what makes sense, what's constitutional, and what is consistent with what government should be. So that's the second thing we want to do. Once we have them out of office and have all the rules and policies and bureaucracies and what have you under control again, or we're doing what they need to be doing if they're needed at all, we want to set up a political or a government monitoring system. And by that we mean literally put in place a system that will monitor on a daily basis the activities of every politician at every level across the nation. No more of this, you get elected, go to Washington or go to the state capitol or wherever, and we don't hear from you again until it's time for re-election. No mas. We want to monitor everything they do and be on top of it. In a nutshell, that is literally what the Reclaim America project is all about. Organizing the largest voter constituency in America, removing and replacing all career politicians at every level all across the United States. And finally, setting up a monitoring system to watch what the new politicians are doing, the laws they're writing, the rules they're making, the regulations and policies, so that we can put a stop to any nonsense before it happens. Now, in the rest of this series, I'm going to go through and explain how we plan to accomplish each of these three objectives and give you a little more detail. So uh, please check out the rest of the series if you're interested and would like to understand more about the Reclaim America project.